Okay, so we're in section 2.2, number 67, and we're told the area of a rectangular floor is 23 square yards. So let's draw a picture here, and we'll say this is 23 square yards. And then the width is 4 yards, so we'll call this my width, and I want to find the length, and I'm going to call my length L. And I know the area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. So identify the formula, identify the variables that you have in the information you're given, and then just plug in everything you know and see what you can find. So in this case, I know 23 is A, and I know the length is, well, that's what I'm looking for, length, and I know the width is 4, and I want to solve for L. So to solve for length, just divide both sides by 4, and you get 23 over 4 for the length. Or if you prefer, 5.75. And do not forget your unit. It is 5.75 yards. Okay, and then we're also going to look at number 85 on page 87. And so this says, you can look at this in your book as well, but this says the Great Chicago Flood of April 92 occurred when an old freight tunnel connecting buildings in the loop ruptured. As shown in the figure, engineers plugged the tunnel with concrete on each side of the hole. They used the formula F is equal to WDA to find the force F of the water. So F is force. Of the water on the plug. In this formula, the weight of water W is weight of water. And they tell us that's equal to 62. And it's pounds per cubic feet. And then we're also told the average depth, D, so D is depth, or the average depth, and we're told that it is 32 feet. And then the cross-sectional area A, we'll just call it the area, is 48 feet squared. And we want to know, they're asking to find the force. So we want force. So it's kind of a long paragraph of a problem, a lot of reading, but it's not really too tough if you can identify the variables and what numbers go with which variables. Now we just have to substitute. So I don't know F, that's what I'm looking for. I know W is 62. I know depth is 32, D is 32, and I know area A is 48. And when I plug this in, you can use a calculator on this one, I'm sure. 62 times 32 times 48. You get 95,232. And that is the force of the water on the plug. If we want to look at units, we can. We probably should, I suppose. So 62 would be, if I can write a B instead of a 6, we have pound feet cubed times 32 is feet, and then 48 is feet squared. And so the feet cancels, or this is feet cubed, so those divide to that, and we're just left with the force of 95,282 pounds.